Do you meditate every day? Hi, I'm Elizabeth Eleanor and I'm an intuitive empath. I've been on a spiritual journey for 27 years, and everything from three shooting stars all the way to meeting the love of my life in a fairy tale experience on the beach. When you can tune into the universe and access your higher self wisdom, magic happens. So I've been encouraged to do 365 days in a row on YouTube and just sharing my stories and my journey to support those that are also waking up as we transition from third and fourth dimension into the fifth dimension. So why meditate every morning or every day? The reason being is because when we're living in this human experience, we are being influenced on a regular basis all the time, every single day, from the outside world, everything that's external to us. So even just looking at the things that I've got here in front of me that are on my desk, the things that are behind me, your eyes and my eyes are being influenced by everything that we're seeing. So you're looking at the screen and you're taking in this information, and then you're processing it and making a decision about it. Assumptions, definitions, labels, judgments, all of those things, right? So we're continuously working on the external, and that external is also influencing our decisions, our feelings, our emotions, our vibration. Now, consider that with how much is out there in the world. Most people these days, what is the first thing they do is they get on their phone as soon as they wake up, right? And now they're influenced by the external on social media. If you watch the TV and watch the news, first of all, please stop, right? It's going to lower your vibration really badly. You're being influenced by what's going on in the world. As soon as you get in your car and drive somewhere, you've got the radio going with advertising, you've got, billboards, you've got petrol stations with things saying, like buy one, get one free. You've got all of this external information that's bombarding our system, and we are continuously being influenced by that. And so it's very rare these days for us to actually have space to ourselves and be in our own energy. What's important about being in your own energy? Well, when you're in your own energy, you're in your own auric field, you have the ability to listen to those little whispers from your higher self. Because who should be influencing you the most? Your higher self, your light, your soul, God, all that is, whatever, divine wisdom, whatever it is that you want to express it, and however you want to label it. You want to be able to quieten your mind so that you can hear that internal whisper, that knowing information that's coming from the part of you that is way more expansive than the little part of you, the little mind that's been influenced by the stuff that's around you and going this way instead of this way. So it's really important for you to internalize and have that time to yourself. So spending, maybe an hour before when you wake up, not on any gadgets, not on your phone, not on your computer, nothing that's influencing you, no music, nothing, just being in your own energy. And doing the same in the afternoon, right? Before you go to bed. So an hour before and after waking and before you go to sleep, so that you're in your own energy. And spending a bit of time just meditating is all about stillness, it's about awareness, it's about breath, It's really just an opportunity to process and to clear. You can meditate walking. You can meditate, just processing when, if you're really aware, you can actually stop all the noise, even when you're in a noisy area, and go internal and spend time meditating in that space. There's so many different forms of meditation, and if you're new to meditation and haven't done it before, you can go on things like YouTube or Spotify and get some, guided meditations. So you're listening to someone take you through a process. And I'm sure that through these 365 days, I will be doing that as well, is taking you through processes and meditations. You can also just listen to some alpha waves. If you go on to Spotify or, listen to YouTube again, you will find just, alpha waves if you put alpha waves in, or, there's different, if you put in meditation music, you will also find that there are, 365, I don't even remember there's what the hertz are, but there's different meditations that you can do that will give you particular frequencies so that it supports your brain waves to relax, right? And to let go and to move into different slower waves than when you're thinking, right? The other thing is, and this is part of Vipassana, is just starting to breathe through your nose. So closing your eyes and breathing through your nose, and not following the breath all the way into your nose, and not following it all the way out, but just being here, like breathing in through your nose and out through your nose. And just focusing on this part here. This will start fine tuning and getting your brain to focus. So you've now got a pinpoint focus, and it will support you to let go of all the chatter that's in your mind. Why, if you were to meditate every day and spend some time morning and night and do a meditation, then you will start discovering that your nervous system will regulate. You will start discovering that you will have more intuitive nudges. You'll have more insight. You'll have better relationships, because now you have an opportunity to really connect with yourself, and uh, you're not on hyper alert all the time, and your nervous system is on that ragged edge. So when you are in that place where you're just relaxing, then you're more likely to have your chakras open and receive information, and support and love and nurturing from others, and be able to give that as well, right? So there'll be this beautiful reciprocal energy. When you're in the space where you're not like that and you're just constantly on the go, your unconscious just jumps in straight away before you even wake up. It's sort of, jumping in and starting to think about all the things that you need to do for the day. All of that causes you to be hyperactive and hyper vigilant in your energy field, and you're more likely to be closed, and you'll be reactive to life rather than responsive to life. And so, though this is what's going on in the world, because then, you get aggressive and angry, and little things trigger you, and next thing you're having an argument with your partner or your kids, or, you know, judging the person, down the road that shouldn't have stopped at the lights, or whatever it was, whatever's going on, you start reacting to things rather than responding and just being in your own space. So it is really important to every day to spend some time in your own energy. Because if you don't, then you're being influenced by the world instead of your connection to your higher self. And prayer is another one, you know, another form of this. So that's when you find that you know, if you're reactive to life, then you go off the trail big time and you don't know where you're at, and you get to the end of your life and go, what happened? Like, I don't, you know, I could have done this and I could have done that. And that's when people really get to the end of their life and they say, man, I really, you know, wish I'd listened to myself more and taken that course that I wanted to, or go, you know, sailing, or traveled more, or listened to the kids and spent more time with the kids, or, you know, wasn't scared to talk to that person and, you know, maybe meet new people, or go to the beach and you know, meet the love of your life, or whatever it might be, right? When you're reactive, you miss those opportunities because you've got too much chatter in your head that you're listening to, instead of that deep wisdom that comes from the heart and the connection with your higher self. So there's so much out there when it comes to meditation. There's plenty on YouTube. There's plenty on Spotify. You know, I don't know when you're watching this, but there, Insight Timer is another thing. I'm actually a meditator on Insight Timer, so there's meditations on there that you can join. I do a live meditation every Friday, so you can join in on that. If I'm still doing it when you're recording, I will make sure that we've got the link for Insight Timer down below. And I would love for you to subscribe and hit the bell for notifications. And I will catch you next tomorrow.